We're going to see if we can knock out a small project real quick. Throttle cable bracket. But the throttle bracket doesn't quite line up, and you know, you put stuff that you have in the moment to make it work. So we're going to see if we can get something that lines up just a hair better today. Did some quick, we'll call it prototyping with aluminum to test that our press brake would give us a tight enough bend radius. Test that the intake did use M6x1 holes on a 1.25 hole pattern. And, you know, you want your throttle cable to be tight. So you got to make sure you have your bend for your throttle cable in the right place. So that'll help us design our part. So once we have all this bent up and everything's looking good, we can make a little drawing and cut it out of stainless. Now we're using LibreCAD. So I try to estimate the flat pattern using losing a 1/4 inch per side for bend radius. Yeah, LibreCAD's just some open source software, so it's pretty cool. So that might resemble this based on my measurements. Let's see if we can get it to line up. Oh yeah, look at that. That looks pretty good. And instead of 1 hole on that side, we'll have 2. So we'll see how it all hangs once we get it all bent up, and then hopefully I can bend up this tab and weld it for reinforcement. So we're gonna cut this in aluminum as a test and see what it do. I should have recorded the cutting, but here's the part. Let's mock up iteration 1. Well, I got something wrong in CAD because that doesn't line up. And yeah, that's no bueno. But the hole pattern's good. I think I'll add some little radiuses to the corner there. And the bend and distance for that is about right. We just need it to be offset correctly. So let's work on that. Well, our second iteration looks pretty good. I think I want to, maybe I don't. Maybe that's the right amount of, it looks like it's kind of made to be offset that way, doesn't it? So I'm pretty happy with that. Although I may still move the cable over just a hair, but maybe not, maybe not. That looks pretty nice. It's a pretty solid part so far.
Now we bend some metal, compare all 3 parts, look at what we started with versus what we finished with. Another view, you can see it tick welded up on the bent seam. Then we installed the throttle cable bracket. It fits like a charm.